Hey, how are all my hair comrades? This is Rick here. Let me just say a few words to you. Grateful, inspired, encouraged, blessed, happy. All those kinds of things work for today because I have just passed 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So thank you for that. And let me just add that when I first started this whole journey, you may have heard from a previous video, the very first time I ordered hair, I did it more out of it being a joke than anything else. My family, I told them I was going to do it, and they're all about to have strokes. You know, oh, you can see a rug a mile away, all that sort of thing. And I was with them. I thought, yeah, that's probably right. But I was just curious. But back in the back of my mind was, I wonder if it really is possible to have hair again, because I didn't think I ever would. You know, I didn't ever think that I would ever know what it felt like to have that hair blowing on my head or anything like that. So I ordered it. It comes in the mail, and I'm here at home alone by myself. And so I tackle the process of getting on my head, and it was very intimidating. This huge hunk of hair, you guys that have experience know exactly what I'm talking about. It's this huge hunk of hair. It's like, what am I going to do with this? And so I start out and I'm making a template, and I have pretty much the entire afternoon to myself. So I make the template and I start the process, and I just take one step at a time. And the whole picture, the picture as a whole, was extremely intimidating. It was like, and the whole time I was like, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. And so, but I just kept plugging on, and then I got the template, I got the base cut, then came the part of sticking it on my head. And as you've heard me say, the first time I did it, somehow miraculously, it went on without a hitch. The placement was perfect, the whole bit. And I was like, okay. Of course, it's still all this long hair, so I'm a barber, right? So I've got a mirror standing in front of the mirror, and I get the scissors and I start cutting on it while it's on my head. Now, these days I cut it while it's on a mannequin head, and I don't have to do that because I can do a really good job with the process of it in that way. And so I started cutting on it, and the whole time going, you know what? This might work. And the reason I thought it would is because I didn't expect, I would have bet you all the money I had that front hairline was going to look horrible, that I was going to have to comb some hair down over it or something to conceal it. And I don't know if that would have ever worked for me. And I know it wouldn't have. So anyway, I finished cutting it, and I kind of comb it back, and I'm like, I am in such shock. So I blow it dry and I style it, and it looks super natural. I get in the car and drive to my business, and my daughter and wife are there, and they are astounded when they look at me. But so that was the beginning of the whole thing. And then with my association with Super Hair Pieces, because they were such great people, and meeting with all of them, and meeting with the owner a couple of times, just super, super nice. It made me want to do business with them because they were just so nice. And then I've never been disappointed. All of my dealings with them have been nothing but superstar rating, 5 stars, #1, all the way around, to the people who work there, to the quality of product that you get, to the support that you get from them, the education, all of that. They are there for you, and I will promise you this, that their commitment to you is that you can afford to get hair back on your head. My commitment to you is to tell you that I am here to answer any questions that you have, and to illustrate and educate as much as I can, because I went through the school of hard knocks. I learned it the hard way. I didn't really have a teacher. I just kind of dive in and go at it and learn as I went, until I think I've pretty much perfected what I do. As a matter of fact, I know I have. It's super easy. And so the whole purpose, I thought, you know what? I had so many questions, that I thought, someone said, you know what? You need to do a YouTube channel. And I said, you know what? I think you're right, because it would really help. And so that's what started this whole thing. Now, I know there are several other YouTube channels out there that deal with hair replacement, and they are all awesome. I mean, I applaud every one of them. But something that I've noticed is everyone's paradigm of experience gives things a little bit of a different slant. And it's particularly based on what your experience has been. So you might learn one thing from me and another thing from someone else. And that's just kind of the way it ought to work. So we're all in this together. But I want to say thank you, because this big momentous occasion is Ricky Boy here. Tricky Ricky is over 1,000 subscribers now. So I'm setting my sets on 2,000, and it's just to say, yeah, I want to help. I do. So blessings to you all. I hope you have a prosperous, glorious, happy, joyful day. And positive thoughts are the key. Trash those negative ones. Look at the bright side. There's always a silver lining. You can always find someone that has situations that are much worse than your own. And so I am grateful today to be where I am, doing what I am doing right in this very moment. So blessings to you all, guys. Let's hang in there. We're all in this together. Let's have fun, but let's have it with some hair on our heads. It is possible. If it's in the back of your head, do I have to be bald? Well, take it from me. No, you don't. Let's do it. Take care. Bye now.